Hey y'all. Okay, so today is Crispy Whisper Crunch Wednesday. I was supposed to say Crispy Crunch Wednesday. Crispy Crunch Wednesday. I'm trying to make sure I'm talking, a decent, what you call it. But we got some carbonated balls. Balls. Y'all know we like some balls. There's some balls in this house. That's not how that song goes, but you know. We're gonna eat this top part first. What y'all been up to, huh? My eyes. Can't pick it up. I hope everybody's, what are we in, spring? I don't know, the way the weather been acting. I don't know what we supposed to be in no more. Ooh, yeah, see how it popped up. Let me see if I can do it that way. Popped up. It broke a little bit. It's alright. But I ain't been up too much, y'all. I just been chilling. Oh, let me give y'all another look. It's carbonated. I made it with the white, what is it? White peach, white grape. I think it's white peach. The mountain spring sparkling water. So for the ones to be asking with carbonated water, this is an example of carbonated water, sparkling water. Or it can be like soda. You know, soda, anything that got carbonation in anything. Anything that you might drink and you might be like, well, no, let me not do that, because some people drink, other drinks and be like, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all tell me what y'all been up to. I know last time we talked about how a lot of graduations were coming up. Everybody out there celebrating graduations right now. Let's see the high school ones. College is a big one, but y'all know. Them high school ones are important. And I was telling some kids recently and talking to people about it. High school graduations is a big deal. Colleges, is awesome. But high school is a big deal because I know a lot of people can attest to this. That class you walk in with freshman year sometimes be a huge class. And by the time it's time for y'all to walk senior year, you realize how small the class got, which is really sad. No, it's fine. I'm just playing just ice. Made some ice knuckles. So y'all who got kids that's getting up to that stage or just got finished walking the stage, you make sure you let them know how big that is. I'm gonna say, because even looking at it from country to country, every child isn't allowed to go to school. Sometimes in certain countries, because they have to pay for it and they only got enough for maybe, one child, or they might end up pooling it to do a couple of kids. It really depends. And then some of them travel to school is so dangerous that they gotta, decide, is it worth my child going that far? Go ahead. If you ain't shy about your age, go ahead and drop your graduation year from high school. I don't care if it was from high school or GED. Drop your graduation year. Let all the young ones know how important it is that they do what they gotta do. Alright? Mine's is 2005, which y'all, well, I know there's a lot of new people, which, some of y'all know, because I just celebrated my 20-year high school, what is it called? 20-year reunion for high school last year. This is crazy. Time starts flying. I tell a lot of kids, once you graduate high school, time starts to move. Once you hit 21, it starts to get quick. And once you hit 25, it flies. And especially if you got kids, it flies. Because you lose yourself inside them. Not in a bad way, but you're so busy with them. By the time you look up and look in the mirror, I mean, you still be bad and stuff, But you look in the mirror, you be like, dang, I could have sworn I just graduated. I remember just walking down the hall. This whole side is trying to come out as a sheet, and I don't want it to come out as a sheet. I want to eat it one by one. But it's all good. It's hitting those good. And if I look tired, I know I do. I know I do. I had 2 good talks to 2 of my best friends today separately, and who knew that both talks was going to end up being emotional. I love my friends. I love that I have friends that I can drop tears with, you know, and it doesn't have to be about something bad. It could be about something good, you know. How many times did I say, you know? I gotta stop that. In the comments, I mean, it was good. We were talking about some good stuff, y'all. And brought tears to our eyes, and it was 2 separate conversations, you know. It's good when you can be deep. When you can be deep with people and share things. Like, I know sometimes on here when y'all be asking me questions and I be like, oh, too personal. That's the only reason I don't is because I wouldn't mind talking about certain things. But one thing I know is that, you know, you just gotta be careful. And not even because of information-wise, things like that. It's just, you know, I think people forget that even though we make these friendships and stuff on the internet, we get to know people on the internet, we really don't know people behind the camera or like really know them or like behind the keyboard. You know what I'm saying? People profile pictures can be anybody unless you actually seen, you know, real pictures of them and got to really know them. That's why I always tell people, you know, when you tell stuff and when you share things, you be careful what you share, because some people try to use the things that you're sharing as ammunition, but sometimes they be wrong about what ammunition they trying to use, because you be like, that don't bother me. One of the biggest advices I give people, make sure they get new friends or meeting people, you know, that's new to them and all that type of stuff. Especially at like work, school, things of that nature. Never tell something to somebody or anybody or people that you are not okay with hearing again. I think I said that before. It probably was a couple years ago. I feel like it was a couple of years ago. Like in the beginning when I was talking. I feel like I said it on live or something maybe. But never excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, the carbonated ice. But you never tell people or tell someone about something that you are not okay hearing about, like it popping up out the blue. I can't talk, y'all. Out the blue in conversation, and it's like, okay, I talked to you about it, but I didn't say I want, it's not a conversation we're gonna keep having. You get what I'm saying? Only talk about things that you know you're okay with hearing again, and that you trust to give it to, because you know that they will respect your privacy. Oh, that sounded pretty, y'all. It sounded pretty, y'all. Thumbnail. I want to say congratulations again. I said last time to all the graduates out there. I want to say congratulations to all the parents out there that got their kids across that stage. You get congratulations too, okay? Congratulations, y'all. I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud. I know it takes a village to make things happen. And sometimes some people don't got a village, but they still make it happen. You know? And you worked hard to do that. So you get a congrats too. Okay? Congratulations. And y'all probably want to update. Never talk to him, y'all. He don't have an email. Not posted. But I did check he had IG. I did check his IG. There's email on the IG, but it's business, and y'all, creator to creator, I'm not gonna talk right through business. There, because usually he has like more subscribers than me. And if he's using a management if he's using a management company, he's not even checking his email or DMs probably. But I did take a chance to say, hey, in the DMs, I did. But he probably got so many DMs. I would think. I don't know. Or it could be boring. My DMs are boring. Let me take that back. I have 2 sets of DMs or 3 sets of DMs. But my main, whatchamacallit, it doesn't go along with social media and at all, like personal, super personal. Ain't nothing popping off in my DMs like that. Now my other ones, my homegirls, friends and stuff like that, that I met from online, things like that, you know, talk on there, and then every people that come in there, but I be like, who is you? I look to see what they're talking about, but sometimes that stuff be scammy. Don't know I got time for it. But I do gotta go and check on my social media one. I got 2 social media ones. One is straight about, that's the ice one, and then one that goes with the first channel, and that's the Lovely Laverne. I really need to go look at those, but I was, you know, in a moment of life that I just didn't want to look at DMs, y'all. Because to keep a conversation going and to have a conversation sometimes can be a little tough. Thanks for hanging with me. I know I just babbled about everything. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.